Okay.
Tell us about yourself.
My name is Rahul Vishwanath Prashanthan. I'm a graduate from the University of Wollongong with a master's in engineering degree specialized in electrical engineering. I come from India, Kerala to be specific, which is located in the southern part of India. As a young student, I had developed an interest for science that landed me into engineering as a career option. I completed my higher secondary by 2014 and I started my bachelor in electrical and electronics engineering in the same year. This was a 4 year long course and I graduated in the year 2018. Right after the completion of my bachelor's, I started my preparation for pursuing my master's. I wanted to do this course abroad and decided to do it in Australia. The reason why I chose to do my master's in Australia was mainly because it is an ideal country to settle in and also for my passion for cricket. The Australian lifestyle and culture is quite friendly and easy to adjust in, which is another reason why I chose Australia as a country where I wanted to settle.
Can you describe a time where you had to work in a diverse team? What challenges did you face and how did you overcome them?
To say that, I'll be going back to my bachelor years, where I had volunteered in a lot of fests and inter-college festivals. There was a time where our college was hosting an inter-college festival, and our entire class had to welcome the host from different colleges. During this time, the entire class had to spawn ideas about what could be done to welcome the different guests. We decided on opening a juice stall since the festival was being conducted during the summer. We had to face a lot of dilemmas, which included on where we had to buy the raw fruits from, the price constraints, the storage of these fruits, selection of the fruits according to the profits that could be achieved. On rigorous discussion and group meetings, we developed a strategy dealing all these problems and successfully implemented them. After completion, we also achieved a profit of over 10,000 rupees. Another situation was during the final year of my bachelor's degree. I had a project that had to be developed in a span of 6 months. This was my final year project. I was assigned with the task of selecting 3 team members and developing an idea for the project. We decided to develop an unmanned underwater vehicle. Initially, we faced a lot of challenges on how the design must be and what could be a feasible solution. So, in order to find an appropriate solution, I took the initiative to seek out for some expert opinion. On consultation with some of our professors and industry experts, we overcame our issues with the right design for our project. While designing the project, there were a lot of differences in opinion which had to be sorted out within the team. For this, I organized weekly meetups and made everyone pitch in their ideas and ultimately fixed on one idea.
Can you please describe a time when you have used your technical competence to solve a problem which resulted in a positive outcome?
In order to demonstrate that, I'll be talking about the same project that I did during my final year. While designing this project, we had to decide on what controller had to be used to operate the drone. After days of study and web research, I decided to use Arduino Nano for programming the system and its different components. Later on, the problem that arose was how many motors had to be placed into the system for propulsion, for movement. We came to the conclusion that 6 motors were required for its movement. The next issue that came up was the positioning of these motors. The body of the drone was made with a PVC cylindrical pipe, which was circular in shape. So these motors had to be placed around the PVC pipe. Using trial and error and analyzing how the movements would be, I came up with the idea that 4 motors had to be placed in a diagonal fashion around the PC pipe for vertical motion of the drone, and the rest 2 motors had to be placed for the horizontal motion. On implementing this idea, the drone was working according to our required function, and an operational underwater drone was developed.
Do you have any questions for us?
The question that I wanted to ask you was that I wanted to know how your company could help me become a better engineer and what and all opportunities I could be offered to become a better professional. Thank you.